If you want more FIFA content from me, I'm now uploading exclusive videos to Patreon. The link for that is down below. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com. And of course, you can use the code TVM at checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Moments Laudrup, available through icon swaps for 9 tokens. I think this is one of those cards that I think it's on the threshold of, if it was more than 9 tokens, I think people would be outraged by it. But because 9 tokens is kind of like a tempting amount, it's between this and then maybe going after the icon pack. So I've got him. I'm going to do a Jari Litmanen review soon. I'm still working my way through it. I know a lot of people won't care about him, but that is my favourite player of all time. So in terms of real life, not necessarily FIFA. He's probably trash in FIFA. We'll have to wait and see. But I've got my hands on Laudrup, so here is the review. Now, this card is often snubbed as being not very good. I don't really know why, because he has some really nice stats. If you were to buy him on the market, he's around 700,000 to 800,000 coins. Yes, for a moments card, that does seem quite cheap, but that's still quite a lot of coins for one particular player. For instance, Gareth Bale's Team of the Week Moments has recently come out, and that held at a very high price for a long time. And in fact, it was more expensive than Laudrup at one point. So the fact that an 86 rated card, which is lower than even Laudrup's mid, is more expensive than his Moments, people just don't hold this in a high regard. Let's go through the in-game stats. Now, I've got an engine on him. That is obviously depending on where you want to play him. I actually used him as a cam/striker. I was moving between the two, and despite the fact that he's only got 86 finishing and 82 shot power, he scored a lot of goals. You would have seen the record at the very beginning there. He did actually score quite a fair few goals, considering he's not really one for sort of banging them in. If you want to obviously improve that, you can use him as a striker, turn him into a 90 rated striker with a sniper, or just looking for something else. A Deadeye turns him into a 91. Marksman is a 91, but the engine gives him a 95 rated cam points per position. Takes everything nearly up to like top 90s, which is so impressive. And he's got that pace as well. And of course, with the engine, you do get a little bit more of a boost in terms of acceleration. Sprint speed goes up to 97 and 92. The agility's up to 97, balance up to 95, reactions, ball control, and dribbling all up to 99. That is unreal. And then, of course, his passing, 99 vision, 96 short passing, and good free kicks in there as well. Not that I actually managed to get a free kick in a decent position, so I can't really show that off. But and speaking of which, side note on free kicks as well, they're almost useless in this game, because people will put like players on the goal line like they used to back in old FIFAs, and it works. It's so irritating. That being said, the team I used him in is right there. Now, he is a lone striker there, but I do play a 4-1-2-2. Now and again, it would be him and St. Maximin, up front. And then other times, it would be Neymar and St. Maximin up front, and then, of course, Laudrup being the cam. So, like I said, it was alternating between the two. You're not really going to be able to tell, probably, when and how he played there during the clips. Speaking of which, let's get into those right now. You're not going to be able to tell how, or where he played, rather, with regards to the clips. But I can tell you that he's more than usable in either position. My front three tend to roam around a lot. All 3 of them are on stay forward while attacking, and they're all on getting behind as well. I think the cam you can't put on getting behind, actually, but with the high attacking work rate of either Laudrup or Neymar, you'd expect them to be running in behind. I was very impressed with Laudrup, considering I didn't necessarily have that thought process of, oh, he's going to be trash, Laudrup isn't good enough. But that's always been the stigma around him. Oh, he's just not good enough to be in anyone's team. He's not good enough to be in a starting 11. I just don't understand. If you go look at his stats, cover the face, cover the name, and just look at the stats, and then go from there. You'd be like, hang on a minute, yeah, this card's actually really good. He puts it on a plate there for Neymar. Maximin playing the ball into him as well. Those 3 up front together, by the way, very, very good. They're very quick. Neymar brings it forward here, waits for it, plays it out wide, St. Maximin, then to Mendes, back round, and then look at Laudrup in the middle of your screen, backs away, and is there ready for the eventual ball falling to his feet. And he does that time and time again. That is testament to how good his positioning is. I am a big fan of this guy's positioning. It's only 88. We haven't improved it either, but he is very, very good in terms of positioning. The miss there was my fault. He moved his Van der Sar to try and cover the shot across goal. I didn't have any intention of doing that. I wanted to go near post, and I delayed it. He threw me because he moved his keeper. I was like, oh, too late, and it's gone. You know, so unfortunately, I didn't manage to take advantage of it, but I think Laudrup does actually score a hat-trick in this game anyway, so it's not the end of the world, and we managed to, at least in FIFA anyway, and we managed to get the goal there, and we actually, like I said, go on to get the hat-trick, I think, as well. He's just got really good close ball control. He's very capable in front of goal. He's a lot quicker than the likes of his base or his mid. The base, for example, is... let me just reset this chem style. The base is 4 acceleration less, 1 sprint speed less. The mid is 9 acceleration, 6 sprint speed less. And the prime is 6 acceleration, 3 sprint speed less. So he just feels so much quicker and more agile on the ball throughout the entire thing. This card has 10 better reactions than the base. I can more than understand why people will turn their nose up at the base version of Laudrup, or even the mid, and in some cases the prime. But the moments version of Laudrup for 9 tokens is a very, very good card. Of course, a lot of people will want to roll the dice with the icon pack, and that's fine. That makes sense. I get it. You know, an icon pack is exciting, and that's all well and good. But if you're into if you've got a team and you need a link, and you need some sort of midfield. I mean, he there coming in from... What is English? He is there coming in from that cam position. There we go. I mean, it's still probably not right, but either way. He's coming in from that cam position, arrives late, gets his goal in the first 5 minutes of the game. We're still in that same game here, and Neymar drops it back to into Mbappe, who loses it. But who is there to pick it up? Keane gives it into Ben Yedder. And here he is, Laudrup on the ball, plays the ball forward to Mbappe, into some space, manages to work some jiggery-pokery, manages to get that space and puts the ball in the back of the net, and he's involved there from the cam spot. You can literally play him anywhere across the midfield. You could probably get away with playing him as a centre mid, but it depends on whether you need that sort of defensive prowess. But either way, he's just a really, really good card. Big fan of him. Now, you might look at this and think to yourself, hang on a minute, he's just bigged him up as being this be-all and end-all great card, but then he's only given him 78 for value for coins, only 89 enjoyment, and then 83 for overall. How does that make any sense? Well, to explain that, we need to look into the top right-hand corner, and we see that I've put him down as a Class 1 card. Now, what a Class 1 card means, and I will have to reiterate this for everyone because I can't have it on screen what the classes mean. It's just, it would take too much space, right? Maybe I could kind of work it into the top left. I'm not sure. Either way, Class 1 is the top end. It is the top tier of FIFA cards. Now, that's why his rating is only 83. For instance, if he was a Class 2, he'd be 99 overall, or 100 if that's even possible. I don't think I've ever given a card 100 in any FIFA. But he would be the top end. But that would be sort of misrepresenting the card, if you will. So I've put him as Class 1. Still holds his own. 83 overall in a Class 1 is still very, very good. Enjoyment level is 89. And the reason for that is because he isn't like super, super agile. It's not like I'm using Alejandro Gomez UCL Live card or even Neymar or anything like that. So there is definitely a way for him to improve. He's not going to be able to improve because they're not going to give him an inform, for example. But you know what I mean. There is definitely room there for an improvement. Maybe if I was to stick a dribbling attribute card on him, then we might see a difference. And of course, with the chem style on top, then he'd have 99 everything. So maybe that would feel different. But obviously, we're not going to review cards with training cards on. But I do like him. The enjoyment is quite high. Value for coins is a bit of a mixed bag because obviously you can pick him up for free in terms of icon swap. So if you do pick him up for those 9 tokens, the value for coins is kind of non-applicable because you're not using coins, you know. But if you actually go onto the market and spend 800,000 coins on him, I don't think it's amazing value, but I don't think it's terrible value either. It's sort of somewhere in the middle. It's like, it's not bad, but it's definitely not great, you know. There are a lot of good cards out there that you can pick up for 800,000 coins. For instance, I think you can buy Ronaldo for less than that or in and around that amount. I'm on Footbin right now. I'll have a go. What's wrong with my English today? I'll go and have a look. So you can pick up Ronaldo for between 560 and 670, 690, somewhere of that nature. So yeah, for the amount of coins you'd be paying for Laudrup, you could go and get the base Ronaldo, which is probably something I'd prefer to do, to be fair. So that's why value for coins is where it is. Several cons to mention, but nothing really groundbreaking or game breaking. The pros very, very good. Just a general all-round good card from Icon Swaps, and if you pick him up, you are 100% not going to regret it. I liked him. I think he's definitely worthy of a starting position in nearly anybody's team, unless you have better icons, of course, and that's going to do it for today's review. I apologise for my English. I don't know what's happened to me today. My tongue is clearly too big for my head. If you have enjoyed the review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.